Alright, y'all, so let's talk about this. So I have a video right now on my phone that I never posted. In this video, I'm telling Shakur Stevenson, I'm telling Richard Hitchinson, I'm telling Keyshawn Davis, they make a lot of noise about Devin Haney. They talk about they want to fight Devin Haney. Somehow, whatever goes on with them and Devin Haney becomes they want to make it into this personal grudge. Devin Haney talked the least shit out of all of these fighters. But once again, when your skin isn't black, they show a lot more respect to these fighters. And I've been talking about this. We already uncovered this, right? And I dropped this. I just never posted the video. I talk about how if Kamel Moulton, Clarissa Shields, all these other black fighters, how we always have Cinco de Mayo, and right? First off, in America, black people are celebrating holidays. The holidays, okay, of our oppressors. Celebrating the holidays, they don't even understand what the meaning comes from. Holidays that's not even had nothing to do with America at all. And all I see with black people is they're waiting to be directed and told what to do. They don't want to create anything and then make it about our people, to celebrate our people. They just basically want to make money and get paid. And because it's Black History Month, I said, you know what, when I'm making this, it was more of an uplift and encouragement. And I said, you know what, I'm watching everything. I will go back and watch my old videos. And I said, you know what, I'm talking to deaf ears. I'm literally talking to deaf ears. And then I said, nah, I'm not gonna pull this video. This is what I'm gonna say. And this is to all the black people. Right? Not the niggas, the black people. If a black fighter doesn't support black people, if a black fighter only talks about black people, or the uplifting of black people, the hard times, the hardships of black people, when that fighter has a fight coming up, but all in between that, all these things happening, they're not doing nothing. They don't take the time. They don't, whether you want to call it lecturing or just speaking and just traveling to, speak up and talk for black people, especially after I had somebody sit up here and tell me, Deontay Wilder is this era's Muhammad Ali. Like, are you stupid, man? Are you really stupid? And I sat and I thought about all of it. And I'm not even gonna put that video out. If these people don't show the same concern, they don't have the understanding. The sad thing is, we say, yeah, people can change, right? Yeah. If I can change, he can change. Anybody can. Yeah, I know it sound touching when Rocky said it, right, in the movie. Right. And at the end of the day, just look at this and understand this, right? It's just a sport. These people are in it for the money, obviously. And that's all they really care about. I never make it personal. I don't have a favorite fighter. But even when you stand up and support your black people, understand a whole lot of these motherfuckers, if not most of them, they can care less about any of that. All they care about is that they get paid. They all have they have a mind of servitude. I'm not smart enough to lead, but if you lead me to the money, I'll sell out however you want me to. Keyshawn Davis talked about how he don't need Tank Davis. He just want to fight him, and how they put 10,000 people in the arena. And basically, his brother gets beat, and they wind up jumping the guy. He denies it, but he's clapping back at all of his black fans. They all support racists. They all find a way to forgive a racist. They all find a way. You know what's weird was one of the things that I saw. You know, like at the end of the fight with Teofimo Lopez, when you know, Shakur Stevenson sat there and told Teofimo that he want his daughter to meet his son, and told him that he loved him, right? When he sat there and said Tio is not racist, on a previous video before that, he goes, he's just doing this to sell, right? To sell the fight. When I see Keyshawn Davis laying there on the bed, and he's talking to Tio on some text or whatever the hell, and he's like, you tell him why you be doing this, bro, and all this and that. He stood there and pretended he really wanted so bad to do something to Tio, right? But you got Keyshawn Davis jumping out of Jeeps. Yo, Debo, where you at, right? I'm like, yeah, I know. A lot of y'all kiddies think that shit's funny and entertaining. Okay, cool, whatever. But once again, black people only go out their way to try to discredit other black people. Black people do not do this to, like, example, Devin Haney and Bill Haney wasn't making it about race. They were making it about, do y'all want to fight or not? And that's with any fighter, right? But all of a sudden, you look at what's going on, right? You look at what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And fuck you honking at me. Well, yeah, you look at what's happening, right? And you realize that you come from a different cloth. You speaking facts. You're about the uplifting of your people. But you're talking to people that's been programmed to bow down and suck the asshole of everybody who have no problem disrespecting us, come out their face and say a bunch of stupid shit and show you they don't give a fuck about you, but you feel inferior. And this is why y'all deal with this shit. As I said before, I never heard none of these black fighters ever call Lomachenko a bitch ass nigga. I never heard them call any fighter that didn't have black skin a bitch ass nigga or any kind of bitch ass motherfucker or nothing. All I've ever heard was a bunch of excuses. You know what I'm saying? So why this motherfucker didn't fight you? Why this person didn't do this and that? Right? Why? They don't have anything to say. And they all know if I suck the asshole of pale-skinned people, guess what's going to happen? It's going to help boost my profile. Motherfuckers ain't going to see me like the way they see these other niggas, because I'm over here talking good about the motherfuckers that's disrespecting us. Just like these content creators who sit up here, and even though your skin is black, you over here making motherfucking videos cheering for your own people to lose. And it's not because the same reasons I'm saying. This motherfucker a sellout. This motherfucker need a reality checker. No. Y'all motherfuckers just be on some, if these motherfuckers hear me talking good about this pale-skinned person, right? And understand, I don't have anything against anybody because of where they from. But I'm going to keep it real and tell you motherfuckers what's actually happening. Because this is what the situation is. They want you to cheer for them, right? To stroke their ego. They want you to spend all your money on whatever they're doing to make them rich. But the second you call these motherfuckers out for being the little sellout coons that they are, they get offended. But their actions show you. We don't care nothing about what y'all talking about, man. Just fucking give us your money. That's all these little motherfuckers care about. Pay attention to how they move and what they say and what they do. I've been saying this shit for the longest time. Y'all got so much hatred towards Devin Haney or any other black fucking fighter. But when it comes to anybody that's not black, y'all are so respectful Y'all have nothing bad to say. And there's no way. Y'all won't even be, fuck saying something bad. Y'all won't even be honest about these motherfuckers. Y'all will sit up here, like, what kills me is when you ask a black fighter. I don't have no top 10, fuck all of them. But when you ask a black fighter, ask these black fighters, who's your top 5 or watch they be like, Roberto Duran, Triple G, oh, y'all ain't got no, okay, the black fighters, y'all don't have no black fighters in the top 10, huh? Y'all, okay, you see, the whole thing is, once again, if they feel a personal attack, that's the only time these motherfuckers start talking this shit about racism. That's the only time they start talking about what black people go through. And I'm gonna tell you right now, not even just a personal attack, but the fact of them not getting their way. So even like, for example, right, when I hear motherfucker like Tiafimo little weasel ass say, ESPN, one of these black fighters, they can have them, right? They can keep them. Okay? Nah, he not racist. He ain't mean nothing by that. He's just trying to sell a fight. He just really, and you okay with that? Let's say that he is only trying to sell a fight, which we know better than that. But y'all punk asses just scared to call him out on it. But let's say that even is the case, which we know it's not. Y'all are okay with that? Huh? Y'all are okay with these racist motherfuckers making racist comments? Using you for an example? Huh? Disrespecting you? And you want to know what y'all would never do? See, like, example, right? When Bill Haney the other day said, what's up with these Latino fighters, man? Like, being a joke. Like, you know what he's talking about? All of you motherfuckers that keep sitting up here claiming you want to fight Devin or calling Devin name, everybody is with the clout chasing shit. Everybody's with the clout chasing. But when we sit there and see Keyshawn Davis shake the hand of Bill Haney and claim he wants to fight next, why do you think Bill got to say, you promise? Because all of my DMs, you keep, you want the fight, right? Then he starts talking all goofy after he gets his win. See, this is what I'm telling you. I don't make it personal. This is why when I see this shit, I'm never shocked. But what gets me is how some of y'all claim to be intelligent black men and women, right? But something inside of y'all don't wake y'all up and even say, what the hell am I doing being a fan? Nah, I should just focus on, hey, I just enjoy the sport. Let me tell y'all something about these fucking people, man. These motherfucking fighters, these so-called fighters, they soft, they punks, they little bitch-made motherfuckers, they would do anything. You know, I see even this little motherfucker, they call himself Dean the Great. I was watching this little dude support his little YouTube channel when he was first, doing a little street beef shit and all that. And then when he made the mentions that he wasn't going to be doing the street beef shit no more because he has a motherfucking a contract to become a pro, right? And he started doing this shit with Jake Paul or whatever. Started doing this Misfits boxing shit, right? And I look at this motherfucker, right? Now, when I saw a little silly dancing and shit, he was doing all the twerking, all that little dumb shit, hey, whatever, man. And you can chalk it up to just being immature. You see the ego of people. You see how people change though when they feel like they made it. Because now every time I see this little fucking dude, he getting punched in the face by MMA fighters, getting slapped in the face by MMA fighters. He's drunk all the fucking time. So nah, I just really wanted to be a celebrity and pretend to be some solid boxer, right? And I'm embarrassing and disgracing myself. And here's a young black man who I'll do anything to get a hit. I make a fool out of myself. Yet, all y'all want to be called boxers. And it's the same dude that was sitting up here talking shit to Shakur, like he's ready to fight Shakur, like he's on Shakur's level. But you get slapped in the face by every fucking Italian, Latino, Mexican, whatever. Everybody just punching you in the face, slapping you in the face, you being a disrespectful, all this shit. I'm sitting there just like, how many times you gonna get dropped, get punched in your face and get dropped, and then claim you gonna fight a motherfucker? He gotta see me. We gotta know, man. We gotta shoot the fade. No, like, and this is what's happening. And you know something, y'all feel good as good people. You feel good when you say some positive shit to your people. and you think the motherfucker gonna wake up because of what you said. Nah. All I'm telling y'all right now, and I didn't put Carmelo Moulton on that list. Abdullah Mason was the other guy I was talking about. I didn't put them on that list of being sellouts, and hopefully they're not. Hopefully, okay? But I put them on that list with Clarissa Shields, and I'm saying, imagine if all these black people came together and said, nah, we gonna make an event happen. All y'all got money or whatever, even if y'all help sponsor some other motherfucker, get together, but go to Turkey Al Sheikh or whoever, go sit down with these big rich motherfuckers. No, y'all got, Cinco de Mayo and all that shit, cool, right? We want something for our people. We want something for our fighters. And y'all put all black cards on for Juneteenth and something else for the month of, Black History Month. Nah, that's not gonna happen though. See, because people know how to push buttons, instigate. They know how to divide black people. All they got to do is say, man, I think he's better than you. Tell a black fighter another fighter is better than him. That motherfucker will sit there and give you every reason why this other black fighter not on this level, right? But, black folks is only going to do this shit towards other black folks. So what I'm saying to you that call yourselves boxing fans, if you're a boxing fan, I'm not a fan of anything or anybody. I like certain things very much, whatever, but if you are a boxing fan, stop being a boxer fan and understand, even these black fighters don't give a fuck about y'all. So if these black fighters are moving wrong, don't preach to them. Understand who and what they are. So at least if you want to waste your time or money supporting them, understand you know what you're getting yourself into, and you already know how they look at our people. Like, I'm not really one of you motherfuckers. I don't really care about all the black support shit. All I care about is green. And kissing ass of people that don't look like me, because I feel like that's a better clout chase. I get more attention when I kiss ass. And if I talk good about my black brothers and sisters, then that makes me look bad. Which is why, like I even said, look at all of this back and forth that Tank was doing with Clarissa. All the Keith Thurmans of the world. All you motherfuckers want to argue with a female. But these racist motherfuckers make comments and all y'all motherfuckers silent. Make excuses for them and feel sorry for them. And as a black man, as a black woman, you should be offended by that. And separate yourself from that ignorant shit. So I don't even respect when motherfuckers be like, nigga this, nigga that, I'm a nigga, I'm a real... Bottom line, I don't care what other directions they put on it, you still consider yourself a nigga. And that's why y'all think the way y'all do. At the end of the day, I said what I said.